The Pentecost Social Services, Pentsos, is the social services wing of the Church of Pentecost, mandated to fulfill the social charitable mission of the church. Pentsos has existed for over 43 years, impacting lives. Pentsos is dedicated to witnessing the love of God to all manner of persons through a holistic approach to enlarging human potential through social, economic, cultural, and spiritual change in a sustainable manner. Pentsos works under four major operational arms: Development and Relief, Pentecost Health Services Unit, Pentecost Education Unit, and Pentecost Cooperative Mutual Support and Social Services. Welcome to the 2023 Pentsos Awareness Weekend.
Once again, another year has come for us to celebrate the work of the church in the social ministry of the kingdom of God. The church, in its effort to transform societies, is working through its social services arm, that is the Pentecost Social Services, to touch lives of the poor, the needy, and vulnerable in our society, and also Ghana at large. So we thank you that we are celebrating with all of us in earmarking what the church has done. This year, we are happy to inform you and also to showcase what the church has done through Pentsos in touching the lives of the vulnerable and the needy in our society.
The Pentecost Social Services, Pentsos, over the year has made significant social interventions in the areas of health, water provision, education, economic livelihoods, human capital development, agriculture, among many others. The following testimonies tell the impact of such interventions on the lives of people and communities. Pentsos also works to provide healthcare services in many rural areas where there is no access to healthcare. Pentsos provides hospitals or clinics with the requisite staff. Pentsos has 10 healthcare facilities in Ghana with a vision of having more in the coming years.
I reported here to start work in December last year. So I've been here for roughly about 8 months. That's close to about a year now. And I must say that working in this place is quite an experience. First of all, it is satisfying, to see that through you the lives of people are being touched. This place, I would say, should be counted among one of the deprived areas in the country where the people here have limited access to health care. Currently, as we speak, in the entire district, that is the Nkwanta North district, this is the only CHAG facility we have. Currently, with Ghana Health Service, they only have a health center. There is no Ghana Health Service hospital. So in the entire district, this is the main hospital we have here.
The work of Pentsos also involves the provision of quality education. The Church of Pentecost through Pentsos has established 107 schools across the country, both public mission schools and preparatory schools. 2 senior high schools and 2 vocational schools. As a way of improving learning at basic school level, Pentsos has introduced the Libraries Project.
I'm so glad that we are here at Asin Fosu at the Pentecost preparatory schools, and our vision for the library was birthed about 5 years ago, and in particular 3 years ago. But last year, our hard passion went to partner with churches that have schools, and one key church that is so much involved is the Church of Pentecost. And today we are here to bring one of our libraries to establish opportunity for children to be able to get access to books.
We have here right from the academia to religious, because this is a mission school. Therefore, we will not only put academic books here that children will learn algebra and arithmetic and English, but also to learn something about the Bible, and also to learn more and acquire knowledge that are biblical in nature.
I'm Abigail, a student of Pentecost Preparatory School. Actually, we weren't having a library when I first came here, and I'm very happy that the Pentsos director, in collaboration with the IMC Ghana, has helped to support us with books. I know this is going to help us a lot as students to build our vocabulary and also broaden our knowledge in other subjects.
Pentsos also provides training for the unemployed youth and also helps them to find jobs. Some of the trainings come with startup capital for interested youth.
Here, the Nyangbong Gari Processing Center, established by the Pentecost Social Services. This center is first of its kind, established by Pentsos. The center has a set of equipment that helps with the grating of the cassava, from the squeezing of the water in the cassava up to sifting of the cassava, and then the roasting of the gari itself. We have established this center to help our younger ones, the young ladies and their mothers, find innovative ways of roasting gari or processing gari that comes with ease, and also reduce the burden of diseases on them. In a former way, they used to process the gari using traditional means where the smoke enters their eyes and then gives them health challenges. But with the new system, it has a chimney that the smoke passes through, and then with a little fire we put under it, the gari is processed. And then you can have a very healthy gari, and it also reduces the losses in the processing, so that you can increase your production capacity, increase your income. With this new center, when you come here, within a shortest possible time, you are able to create your cassava, squeeze the water, and also roast your gari in less than an hour, and then you can go. We have the commercial machines that can grate up to 1 ton of gari. We have industrial squeeze that's able to squeeze the water. 3 of such machines are here, and we have 2 ovens that is able to help them process the gari at the earliest possible time. We thank the Church of Pentecost for giving Pentsos the financial resources to be able to put up this center with the best of its kind in the country.
Pentecost for project ba wo hwe fact na edina ha no wan hwe kura na o mata be sida kwa da kan ba gari de o ka no pare wo nyamo ha de ya gari pa fact na ba ha no o ba mesini kwa e be ya ho aduma pa na fa so ya na ya to so na ya chi gari ba Cristiano o wan mu sa ya brand no wa le so ya mai Cristiano ya no wan si pa so wa be si ya mai sa ya tra ya so embre
ya ma be yes mai no in we can put that. The baby say, the baby, a moon sanctuary, actually, Bia on Quantani, the whole Ghana say,
the Church of Pentecost through Pentsos has attempted to help deal with congestion in our prisons. This has led to the construction of prisons. Nsawam Camp Prison is the second modern prison facility to be built by the Church of Pentecost. The church built in Nsawam Prison is an inmate skills acquisition and reformation center. It has a fully furnished administration block with auxiliary offices, a computer laboratory stocked with 20 computers and accessories to train inmates in ICT. There's also an ultra-modern wood workshop, a serene environment for a prison. There is a chapel which is also used as a classroom, and brand new musical instruments for church services, a baptistry for new converts, volleyball pitch, soccer pitch, a kitchen, dormitory blocks, 350 inmates capacity all-male correctional facility, proper sanitation facility available at the Nsawam prison camp. A workshop with 15 electronic sewing machines with industrial ironing machines are available at the Nsawam prison camp.
It's yet another example of this collaboration between the Church of Pentecost and the government. We saw it during the height of the COVID crisis, when the church made available its facilities in the Gomwafete area, and also the leadership it took in organizing food for the needy at the time. It shows the commitment of this church towards contributing to resolving the social economic problems of our nation. And all Ghanaians should join me in saying a big aiko to the Church of Pentecost.
There is no partner that I, as Minister for Interior, has enjoyed support from more than the Church of Pentecost Ghana.
Not only is the problem of overcrowding being addressed, the construction of these prisons now provides an avenue for prisoners to gain skills. Here are testimonies from an inmate and an ex-convict. When I came into this prison, I realized that others learn practical skills here. I decided to join in learning these skills so that by the time I am released, I would have changed entirely from the bad vices I used to engage in. So it's been a year and 6 months since I started learning shoemaking. I have graduated. Shortly after that, I enrolled again in carpentry in the carpentry shop so that when I get out, I will be an entirely different person, so that others will see me differently. And that is why I am so serious in learning these two skills. I can now perfectly make a very, very nice shoe. I got involved in some bad acts and I was jailed. By the grace of God, I learned how to weave kente. I became perfect. Now I'm a master. I have been released from jail. I went back home, and because of the lack of trainers at the prison, I am back here this time around as a trainer to help my fellow colleagues who are still in prison to also learn how to weave the kente. To support agriculture, Pentsos has set up a 10-acre solar-powered irrigation farm project in the northern part of Ghana. This project supports farmers to be able to farm all season, even during the dry season.
Where is your portion?
Mine is at the last over there.
Is at the last?
Yes.
So you are working hard on it?
Yes, please.
How much do you think you get from that?
Right. Yeah. I'm planting cabbage, so I think the cabbage at the end I will get about 4 to 5 bags of the cabbage. Yes. Because this time, before the water will dry off, and that time I will also come. That time we get almost 200 cedis a bag.
200 cedis.
Yes.
Pentsos works to provide potable water to needy areas where there is no water, and mothers and children have to walk long distances just in search of potable drinking water.
When we were not having this water, we had a lot of challenges. As you can see, there is a stream here. This was the only source of water we had for the students. So a lot of teachers complained and they didn't like to drink from that kind of water. But by the help of this potable water, in fact, all the teachers, we have a good source of water to drink when we are in school without going to buy water from town and other things.
Your friend Kokwaso, and on a bribia, yes, sir, and I have your friend Akonisi. And so I wa ha, yes, sir, and none. We are no mobile can come out and uncle compo, as a choha, as a soon. A bimusuko boss springer, a hand or be mixie drone, and son of a cover. Who share made the menace, and I miss if you say, son, yes, son. It is a baby woman who cry me the room. Say, croon a woman who would be a woman now be a nam dead and me the room. Sometimes a bimu be senior maha. Omujina baby a bedwe we no musinima. And one of a babble who to him. na wasansu no na osa de akọ wenyina ema yare eya plastic bottles bebre wo mafise mbofra no ba no mukita owie pe na wato nsuo no nti se nsuo we ya na de ade yenom nti eno ana yewo ewa hanse me ba che me da Church of Pentecost for my ade pa efise yan baby akro ihye obi eni obi hu se ko bi shaha ohia mboa na mo Pentecost fu ehu ehanom mmomu hu ye moboma Awurade adom ti omaba aba bebie pipe bi ewa ha ede amaye aseda na ede ma Pentecost mpenyufo ye chairman obi bia se omabebie pipe ewa akoninsi amaye sisi omaboa ye bebre fi se eho no kwa anya de odu na be sinsuonum ansa na wasa.
By the grace of God, through the area Pentsos of downtown of Akko, they have been able to provide a mechanized borehole. By mechanized borehole, basically we are talking about a drill borehole. So there was a study decided for a place, a borehole has been drilled, and we have installed an electrical submersible pump, which lifts the water into a high level poly tank. And then we have 2 fetching points where the people comes in to fetch water. So in future, once they manage the system very well, they can decide to pull the water to other locations so that it will be closer to the people.
Pentsos is working in many rural areas, providing skills training for our brothers and sisters. A number of training centers have been set up to train the youth in employable skills.
Boku area is training about 192 of the youth in this weaving center, and the impact on their life has been very great, as you can see. Without this intervention, most of them would have moved down south in search of non-existent jobs in the south.
Madam Fuforo Mabe Police Ako Shoba Namia do Oma Esuade enya de adwuma pita o no beka so mo koye kaya yoda in fact omo be ye adwuma ma fuforo so ye den ebesua bi e wo weche.
We know the church has done a lot through its social services app, and we know that you as an individual have also contributed immensely in the work and the effort that you have seen in this video. We will still come back to you to support us in reaching and touching many lives. But many communities are in need of water. Many communities are in need of quality education. Many people need help. Many are hungry. Many need their lives to be transformed. We are counting on your support this year as you give generously to this Pentsos Awareness Week. We know that your effort and contribution will help us build a better nation and a better church that will transform the lives of many people in Ghana. God bless you all for your generosity. Thank you.